Just gotta say this. Um, I don't know if I'm the only one, but I got this weird thing that I do. There's shows I don't watch, movies I don't watch, but yet if someone says like a quote or refer to like a scene or to characters in a show and or movie, I somehow know what it is without even knowing. Like like just right now I was watching a short clip from like an episode of Law and Order SVU when Rose McGowan was playing a character in it, and she's like the whole incest, the twincest episode. And I'm like, yo, and then people in the comments kept us saying Lancaster, Cersei, and whatever Lancaster, and I'm like, and I'm thinking like, why do I feel like that's a Game of Thrones theme? Like that's something that happened in Game of Thrones. And then I kept on looking down. I'm like, and then someone put GOT. I'm like, son of a. I'm like, why do I know this? I haven't watched 1 second of Game of Thrones, not even a clip of Game of Thrones. I know nothing about Game of Thrones, but somehow I knew that what they were talking about was Game of Thrones. It was weird. It's weird. I have this weird power that I cannot turn off. I could not watch one movie. Someone says something, I'm like, oh, that sounds like it's from this movie. They're like, yeah, that's from this one. I'm like, okay, you know what? There's something wrong with me. I could even watch a TV show. Let's say I'm watching a TV show. I already know who the, like, let's say it's a crime show. Let's take for example, I used to, when Bones was out, I watched all 12 seasons from the first episode to the last episode. Love every episode. Every episode, I already knew who the killer was without knowing who the killer was. And then right when they said the end, this is the killer, I'm like, ah, I already knew it. I felt like I ruined the whole episode for myself because then I lost interest in the episode. Every freaking show I watch, I know who the killer is. If it's SVU, Law and Order, Castle, Bones, any crime show, I know who the killer is. Ironically, if I don't watch the show or movie, I still know what the theme of the. I know the theme. Does someone say something like winter is coming? Game of Thrones. I don't understand. You could say certain things to me. I'm like, is that from this? Is that from that? Like, I'm like, ugh. I never watched, like, I watched, like, probably Walking Dead, like, probably one episode of Walking Dead with my brother. He watched every season, every episode. But I could hear, like, a quote or something, and I already know it's Walking Dead. I'm like, son of a, I'm like, I need to, like, turn off this power. Can somebody help me turn off this power? It actually annoys me when I know stuff about stuff I don't know.